Hi everyone and welcome back to Mario Maker challenging levels. This time we've got work, oops, XD, let's bounce. Yeah, let's bounce in this 8.96% clear rate level that was put on the challenging playlist. For what it's worth, the creator buddy, he said on the blog that this is a level that was supposed to be played between a bunch of other levels, so, you know, based on my old style of how I would make my Mario Maker videos, but I don't do things these ways now, so fortunately, this is just gonna be a really short Mario Maker video level. And again, considering this is all about bouncing, I don't think I would have liked this all that much if it was much longer. At all. Come on. Need to go to the goal then. Really? Why would you let me go down here if I can't escape? What about what's over here? Can I go over there? So I have to go through this door, move immediately to the left. Or get killed immediately, rather. There's probably a power-up somewhere. Ah, there it is. Need to take that. Go here, which beats the level. So, a gimmick troll level was put on the challenging playlist. Hooray! No. Well, that's way too short of a Mario Maker video if I just leave it at that. So you know what? I'm gonna play another level right now. Hold on a moment. I'm gonna play one of my own levels! That is so awful, but no, this is a fairly challenging level, at the very least if you're going for the best ending. Auto-scroll at your own pace. It's also a gimmick level, much like the previous one. See, you're underwater and this thing behind you constantly pushes you. And occasionally you'll have to go a bit faster than normal, but if you do that, the thing pushes you even faster, which means you cannot go back as much as you could if you were holding backwards, and it would keep you from crashing right into those jellyfish, something like that. The arrows do not lie. You do not want to get stuck up there. So that's that first part, and if you try to go back, it's not going to be good. Incidentally, when this thing is like in the middle of the screen, it doesn't really like try to push you around. That's going to come up later. Anyway, part 2! You don't get a checkpoint, so be careful. Actually, this beginning right here, I might have accidentally screwed it up. It's almost impossible not to get hit. But the level is pretty good for what it is, so I don't particularly intend on doing an update. See, this is more like a part where you're likelier to want to push yourself forward a bit. And then you get a midpoint, or checkpoint. Actually, I would call this a midpoint, because the next part is considerably more difficult. Also, there's 2 doors right there. I wonder why. So you want to be careful. Here you want to go through the center. Here you want to go over the munchers. And oh no, this one jumps and it crushed me instantly. I'm doing this to make an example. See, lots of people apparently kill themselves through there. Or they used to, apparently. There's no more deaths there, but I was trying to make it so that no one could get crushed. So, see, it doesn't crush you if you're on the cloud part. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will come up later. Because, see, this is not a challenging part whatsoever. This is nothing to me. Even when I'm big, I can... Well, I guess I'm not big anymore, but even when I'm big, I can still easily beat it. If you're big and you want to stay big, you have to go through the above passages, however. Ooh, that was too close. Oh no, those poor enemies got crushed. Actually, be careful with the ghosts right here. They can be fairly devastating if you're not careful. And that last part used to be so much more difficult back when I was making this level. Anyway, yeah, that was nothing for me. That was nothing. And if the jellyfish is right there, it's in case you somehow manage to get here big. And you can, if you're really, really good. So that's the bad ending. How do you get the good ending? Well, it's actually kind of easy to see how you get it. See, right at the beginning right there, you can see that there's a green pipe. Do you want to get inside that green pipe? Well, there's one hint for you to actually get there. It's fine if you get hit. See? That's how you get to the other side of this thing. Using the ice blocks. Well, actually, it can be any block, including jellyfish, in fact. But I use the ice blocks because they look different, you know? Not to mention it's kind of a cameo, well, not cameo, but little foreshadowing about a certain character that's about to appear. You're gonna have a bad time. Well, thank you for the warning, Mr. Bones with the blue eye. Leave now? I better take his advice, otherwise I'm gonna have a bad time. You know, you have one last choice right here before you're committed to the good ending, surprisingly enough. Well, let's see what happens if you go here. You can go back to the pipe if you want, but you're stuck. So, don't bother. Or do, I don't care. So, you go inside this door and then you're back here. However, you don't get the checkpoint that's down there, so you only get one chance to do this thing, you know? So, yeah, that's what happens if you go down into that pipe and come back up. Yeah, even when you're big, you won't get crushed if you're on the cloud part. Actually, I didn't mention this before, but right here, you're not allowed to advance, but when it throws you forward right here, you want to advance, otherwise you might get crushed. But then again, if you get crushed at that part, well, you're definitely going to have a bad time if you stick around here. Unfortunately, part of the challenge here is for me to have a bad time, so Genocide Run, go! Get another checkpoint and you're stuck here. So, this is something I don't think any person that actually played this ever tried to beat, because you don't have to do it and it's crazy difficult. It took me like an hour while trying to upload this level to make it, but I'm quite used to it now, so I should probably not die too often. Well, I'll probably die very often because I'm trying to do commentary at the same time, but yeah, the midpoint, or checkpoint rather, is perfectly spaced so that you always have to start this part right away again. So practice makes perfect. Also, you want to stay ahead very, very often. There's very few times where you'll stay back, like right here. Also, yeah, there's an invisible block right there. I wanted to showcase it, but it's an invisible block that's there specifically to screw you over and inform you that, no, you're gonna have a bad time. Why did you stick around here? This is for people who want to have a bad time. Then again, I'm doing it right now because I don't want to have a bad time. I want to enjoy myself. I do enjoy this type of challenge. Also, fun quirk with the munchers with wings. When they hit something over them, they'll drop back down immediately. You have to go inside the door. Also, there was arrows at the end there. Listen to them. They're good. Yeah, one of the disappointing things about dying is that you start back all the way over there, so the bad time intensifies. Yeah, see the arrows? They tell you to go up. Do be careful, however. Bowser Jr., he can be an ass and jump 2 times, and the muncher on his head can hit you. Careful around here. Here, this Wiggler, it's very angry, but you have to get ahead of it. And, gotta go here. No, I'm not dead yet. And here, you cannot move ahead. Otherwise, you'll get hit. Stay down here. Wait a second. Then, gotta go down and then up. That's how you do this part. And then finally, careful of the everything down there. Careful of the cannons. Careful of the enemies. Careful of the ice. And the falling platforms. Ooh, that was a tough setup. Oh my goodness, this is... Oh, that was difficult. You have to be really, really fast at this part. And this part is probably much more difficult than it was supposed to be. Oh, I'm... No, platform. I messed up. And I was right at the end, too. So, you have to press that P-switch to kill Bowser, but Bowser killed himself anyway. However, in my... Oh, really? Well, however, in my confusion, I forgot that I was supposed to jump back up after I pressed that switch. But yeah, I practice this this little challenge of mine so often that I can beat it fairly reliably. So I don't personally think it's all that tough, but I know that for people who try it blind, they're gonna have a bad time. Hence the warning. So yeah, even though I've done this before, this is not easy. Not for me, not for anyone else. Well, maybe for some hardcore people who do those, you know, P-break types of levels. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I did think of trying to play a Panga level instead of one of my own levels, but I don't know, I felt like showcasing this one. It's been a while since I've done something like this. Do not go too quickly in this part, because otherwise you get hit by that cannon. Actually, if you go too quickly, you'll skip it. But if you don't go, like, quickly enough, you'll get hit by it like I did. Under and over. Oh, wow, that's... I could have avoided getting hit, but that was a tough setup. Yeah, see those fireball? Oh, seriously? But yeah, Bowser's fireball, it doesn't actually hit you, even if though it kind of looks like it does when it's like spaced out like that. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Yeah, sometimes that chomp is set up in a way that it's quite aggravating. Yeah, I got really lucky the first time because it chomped to the left. Yeah, chomped to the left. Because when it chomps to the right, you have to wait before trying to jump over it. Usually you have to wait. So used to it. I remember when everything was so difficult for me. Better not rush that part too much. It's a bit too early, Okay, wait a bit more. Then go. Again to the left, right, buddy. There we go. This finale is nope. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting that it pushes you into it. Yeah, those two final grinders used to give me so much trouble just because the wall pushes you into one of them as it like goes back towards you. It's kind of a setup that's not so great, but considering it's the end, I figured it was fine for it to be super difficult, if at all inconvenient. Again! Stop trying to bite the right. Ah, stupid chomp. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, whoa, nice try, Bowser. Nice try. Yep. That was too close. Yeah, pretty tough to get this ending. And you can go back to this pipe if you want to and get yourself killed. Good ending get. Congratulations to anyone who manages to get it. I don't know how many people did because this is like an optional thing, but personally I enjoyed doing it. As far as making a challenge setup is concerned, particularly an optional one, I thought this was pretty good of me. What do you guys think? You think that was okay? Do you think the gimmick of this level is justified? Well, whatever the case, it's a fairly popular level. ID down there if you want to try it yourself. Hope you all enjoyed this video and I'll have a very nice day. Bye bye.